showdown here. A matchup of two elite quarterbacks. Might not see a better QB duel all season long. Both guys hoping to use this big stage to display their supremacy. Welcome to Baton Rouge, Louisiana, and LSU's Death Valley, home of the Bayou Bengals. We'll see the number 4 team in the country, the South Carolina Gamecocks, taking on the 6th-ranked team in the land, the LSU Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kurt Kernstreet. Kurt, let's get right to the action. The Gamecocks will kick this deep to start us off. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. He's got some daylight, turning on the speed. On the move. Can he make it? Oh, he almost broke it. Finally steps out of bounds. What a great return to set up the offense now. The offense, excellent field position to start this drive. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7. Both teams sort of sparring in the early going, what we expect to be a really competitive top 10 showdown here mid-season.
Yeah, mid-season games like this are so exciting because you think you know who these teams are, and after today, we'll have a much better idea. The team that plays mistake-free is going to be able to get out of here with a win.
Tackle at the 6-yard line after the completion. Offense really threatening now.
And his defense is doing a really good job here. They're giving up some completions, but the important thing is they're making tackles and keeping this offense out of the end zone. Force him to be able to execute and get this touchdown.
That's a new set of downs, and it's 1st and goal for the offense. Ball handed off. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
I love that this defense is still fighting and still attacking. They're defending a 1st and goal play, and instead of just laying down and letting the offense score, no. They're not backing down. They get penetration, come up with a tackle for a loss.
Line for the end zone, wanting it right up the gut. Breaks a tackle on the play, makes a decent gain.
You know, a lot of people feel running backs with elite speed shy away from contact, but that wasn't the case there. Instead of running around the defender, this back elected to run right through him.
And 3rd and short, it's the tight end trying to gain the yardage. And he bustles into the end zone. Touchdown, LSU. We had a short field. The offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask for the defense there.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
Turner trying to create good field position. Be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the running back takes the handoff. Breaks into the clear. Solid gain there. Moves the ball up to the 32.
A good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the 1st down.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. Dropping back, it's Sellers. Short pass finds the tight end. He is a load to bring down. Finally, a strong tackle by the cornerback gets him.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. It's a short completion to the big tight end. And they wrap it up after the completion just short of the first down mark.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
The offense now looking at a 3rd and short from their own 40, trying to keep this drive going. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on 3rd down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
And just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down. LSU and South Carolina played one of the more memorable early season SEC games last time. Gamecocks jumped out to a lead, seemed to be in control. LSU came roaring back and won it at the gun. But some controversy. This game had everything.
Well, that was a great game last year, Chris. Remember that big pick six we thought maybe iced the...
He's in the clear. They make the tackle, but this offense now in scoring position. First down to the 32.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
The Gamecocks lining up here on 1st and 10. Scanning the field, it's Sellers. Oh, it's incomplete. It was right in his hands, and he dropped it.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
He's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. Lets it fly to the wideout. Fired into a tight window and picked off. Not a long return, but the pick changes possession. The offense will take over at the 28.
What a play by the defensive back here. You have no idea how tough it can be and how slippery it is out there with this rain. The defense is reacting to the offense. The offense knows exactly where they're going when they're running their route. The defender has to try to be very careful to keep his footing underneath him. Sounds simple, but it's not. To come up with that interception while doing that, that is a big-time play.
The completion makes it 2nd down. They're going to run it here. It'll be enough for a first down, brought down at the 43.
Chris, it feels good to see an LSU team be able to run the football when you know they're going to run. I mean, they've been doing that forever, going all the way back to Jacob Hester and Kevin Falk. His ability to run the ball and catch out of the backfield. Leonard Fournette. And, of course, Clyde Edwards-Helaire on that great 2019 team. And now, LSU scapegoat-backs again on this roster, too.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. He's looking to throw. Big throw complete to the tight end. He'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
This LSU offense is moving quickly down the field. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Zero running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage.
Just great job by this defense defending this RPO. They sat back and then they overcommitted to stop the run game, and it works out.
He's running out of time here. And he rolls it in to the 15, still going. They finally make the tackle, but a huge gain down to the 15.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
LSU is now operating in the red zone. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Handoff here from the shotgun. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, LSU.
As a defensive coordinator, you've got to be careful being so worried about this pass game and this quarterback that you're a little bit soft up front and it costs you. It's exactly what happened here as they score this touchdown.
He manages the footing, and the extra point is up and good. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. Back to pass. It's Sellers. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Second down, we're going to throw it. This time it's complete. Here he goes. They stop him at the 47, but that's enough for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Finds an open target on the left side.
Boy, it's one of the things I love about this running back. It's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
Looking to throw again. Lets it go quickly. Oh, what a grab! And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. Let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
And the Gamecocks begin a new series here. 1st and 10. He'll hand it off. Going toward the end zone. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, South Carolina. That's a test of toughness and a test of will, and the running back won that battle.
Yeah, that's a great effort. Love to see running backs get their knees up and run through those potential arm tackles. That's what makes them one of the top backs in the country.
PHC is good. They still trail, though. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. They'll return it from inside the 5. Gets it to the 25-yard line. That's where they'll start the drive. The first play of the drive now from the 25. And the wideout goes in motion. Looking to throw. It's Nussmeier. He fires this throw and is intercepted. Could take it all the way. They finally tackle him, but an excellent return after the pick.
Well, throwing in the rain can be very problematic, but an impressive job by this defensive back to come down with this pick regardless. And the South Carolina offense is back out on the field.
And they begin first and goal, looking to cash in on this incredible field position. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. The Gamecocks come to the line in the hurry-up. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Misses the receiver, incomplete.
Risky throw here on second down. You know, small spaces down here can be an issue for any quarterback. Very interested to see what they call here on third down coming up.
Great job by the defense so far. It's third and goal from a long way out. Now the offense will call a timeout here. Something they didn't like about what they saw there. Wanting to make an adjustment before this critical down. Offense moving backwards here, a long way from the goal line now. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Gamecocks.
Oh, the defense completely blows it here. They lose the tight end. He's a real option for this quarterback, especially on third and goal. I'm surprised they wouldn't put a big safety or a linebacker right on top of him. He's open, quarterback made the throw, and they got a touchdown.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. On the run, it's Durham. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so second and 7.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on first and 10.
Second down play coming up. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Beautiful catch right near the sideline. Gets the foot down.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get...
Hold on here a second. The replay booth has signaled they want to take another look at this one. So after taking a closer look, the officials are going to overturn that previous ruling on the field. Punt team ready to boot it away. This one will be fair caught. And now the first play of this drive will set up at the 37. A handoff from the shotgun. Picks up 2, so it's second and 8.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
To throw, it's Sellers. Looking for his big tight end. He makes the grab. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down.
Boy, Chris, great timing here with the quarterback against that zone defense, waiting just at the right time to deliver it into that window to pick up a nice gain.
Fights through the tackle. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Things just appeared to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front 7 of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
They'll look to throw it here on second down. Catch made across the middle by the running back. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
They're able to get a short gain to make this third down a little bit more manageable. But it is third and long, so this offensive line's got to be ready, do a good job of communicating, and pick up any potential blitzes here on third and long.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. He's got it with room to run. They get him down, but not before he moves the football to the 32.
I mean, we're not even to halftime yet, and I don't think this guy wants to take a break once we get to the half. That's his 5th catch and counting.
Handoff to the single back. He's got the first and still going.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
And the Gamecocks getting set on 1st and 10. The clock has stopped, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout before halftime. This is the 6th play on the drive. On first down, they'll keep the running game churning. Only a short gain in that run. Defense able to pen him in. The Gamecocks are in the red zone. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And led out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down. It's a 1st and 10 play. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce that to the outside. There's just no room to run.
Off play action. He's looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. And it's incomplete. He was looking for the end zone. And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Tight coverage, deflected and incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
He made it. 3 points on the board.
The snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. Linebackers maybe trying to confuse the line with some movement. Looking for his big tight end. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. He brings him down, but it's a big play all the way to the 43.
What a huge play for this offense as this half is coming to a close. Here's where we've got to get a little greedy because what seemed like a drive we were happy to maybe come up with 3 points, now you've got a real shot to maybe put the ball in the end zone.
He escapes the pocket. And he'll be forced out of bounds right near the line of scrimmage.
Chris, this one's on the quarterback, in my opinion. He's got to have a better feel and a presence in the pocket to be able to either check it down or get rid of the ball. You just can't take the sack.
To the air, it's Nussmeier. Makes the grab. It's Anderson. Breaks into the clear. Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
I feel like this quarterback could make this throw in his sleep. It's like clockwork, a curl route against zone. And the quarterback, the only thing is he had to fit it into a tight window for that first down completion.
Quick throw to his receiver. What a catch! Brought down. The completion moves the ball to the 6. Defense getting pushed back. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. It is first and goal. A great chance to claim the lead before the break here. Intercepted right near the end zone. What a play. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense. And this crowd coming to life here, trying to help the defense get a stop with the offense pinned back. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Looking for his big tight end. And this is dropped. My goodness, he was wide open, took his eyes off the football.
Big shot here early in the game by the offense, but man, you got to give the defense a lot of credit. Not surprised at all or caught off guard, but it's aggressive chance by this offense in good position to take that throw away.
From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. They tackle him about the 14. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And they'll kick it off to begin the second half. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Play action here on first down. Pressure is coming. And he just throws it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Dropping back, it's Sellers. Throws to the tight end. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. The offense is clicking, and the defense just searching for answers now. And now the handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Offense now behind the 6 on second down. They need 12 after that first down loss. Looking to pass here on second down. Contact as he let the ball go. Makes the catch downfield. Oh, and he's free down the left side. Can they run him down? All the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, South Carolina.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And here's the return from inside the 5. They stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. start the drive here from the 23-yard line. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Looking to throw. It's Nussmeier. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the mark, inches away.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
3rd down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the 3rd quarter. The back's got it on the pitch. They make the tackle, but enough for a 1st down. Textbook execution on the option.
Well, hey, it didn't go for a touchdown, but this is great execution. Knew exactly what they needed to do. 1st down, move the sticks.
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 now. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
This LSU offense is moving quickly down the field. There's the handoff. And they finally stop it, but a decent gain that time.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the 2nd and 3rd down coming up.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. He dumps it off to the tight end. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of the 1st down. Change the pre-snap look now. Here we go, 3rd and short on the 7th play of this drive. Can he get there on the ground? That play will move the sticks, set him up 1st down at the 42.
You know, even though that these guys are facing a deficit, they're not just going all through the air. Love the fact that you're running the football, keeping this defense honest, not panicking by just throwing every single down. Now you get a new set of downs and a chance to keep moving the ball down the field.
Completion makes it 2nd and short. He hands it off from the gun. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice gain. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
And he's tackled just short of that 1st down marker. Good job by the defense.
Chris, this is somewhat of a surprise to me. These guys have been great on 3rd down all year long, top 25 in the country, but just not enough on this one. You got to think they wish they could get that route back to run it past the sticks.
Oh, looks like the defense jumped offside there. If that's the case, this will be a 1st down. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. So 1st and 10 for the offense after a costly 4th down penalty on the defense. Here's the handoff. He's in the clear. They bring him down to the 13. This offense really threatening now to score. It'll be 1st down.
Nothing better than an offense on 1st down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Looking downfield, it's Nussmeier. near the goal line. Tackle after the catch, but the ball moves to the 4-yard line.
As we all know, Chris, red zone leads to tight windows. A lot of times you just get what you can get. Likely grateful this went forward to help this upcoming third down call.
It's a keeper. Defense stuffs him right there. No gain. 4th down coming up.
How about the job here by this defense? In the red zone, backed up deep in their own territory. Not fooled at all by this shotgun, thinking that they may throw. Instead, they try the draw, and it stopped immediately.
Still down by double digits in the 3rd quarter. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Here's the option play. He'll toss it to the back. And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his 2nd touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
PAT up and good. He get a little bit closer. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Kick bounces out of the back to the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. And looking to throw now on 1st down. The pass rush closing in. Just flings it out of bounds and pass rush closing in. At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? To throw, it's Sellers. The sure hands, it's Bennett. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
These undersized slot receivers can be some of the toughest guys to contain for a defense. They're quicker than they really are fast, and they're very elusive, tough to contain in these one-on-one matchups.
And they pick up the first on the ground. Bites off the defender. And the tackle is made as time runs out in the 3rd quarter. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a 1st down. They'll hand it off. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Second down after that run in the previous play. Here's the snap, looking to throw. On the move now. That's reeled in. It's Hunt. And we're able to get him down.
And that is always the toughest thing for a defense. When you cover the initial routes by the receivers, but then they start their second routes adjusting to the quarterback scramble, and they're able to get open. And when you have a quarterback who can run around and buy time, it makes it so much tougher on coverage.
Looking to pass, it's Sellers. The pocket breaking down. Caught over the middle, it's Bennett. That play enough for a 1st down. The offense set up at the 43.
Oh, that one really hurts for this defense. They get these guys the 3rd down, a chance to maybe get them off the field, and they give up a 1st down late in the game. The clock will continue to roll.
The runner takes off to his right. Stop right there at the line. No gain.
Chris, textbook textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Grab down the middle. It's Smith. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. It's the tight end flex out into the slot looking for a matchup there, Kirk.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety, and he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Quick throw to the left. Picked off, a crucial turnover. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Boy, I got to question the play call right here. Give the defense credit. They get the interception. They put themselves in a spot to maybe tie this game. But what was the offensive coordinator thinking with the lead, taking a chance, and it backfires?
And there's the handoff. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Caught over the middle. It's Anderson. They bring him down after a short gain there.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Here we are late in a 1-score game, and they're going to go for it on 4th down. That player moved a little bit too early. It's a false start. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. And the punt team makes its way onto the field. We're going to kick it away for the 2nd time. Returner decides to fair catch this. Back to pass. It's Sellers. That's caught. It's Bennett. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Chris, the more we watch these spread offenses attack in today's game, it's not just about the vertical shots with the taller receivers on the outside. Defenses are challenged even more by those smaller slot receivers and their quickness in space.
And he keeps it. Moves the ball across the 20 to the 22.
Well, this is a huge 3rd down coming up here, and here's where that chess match comes to head. And for the defense, they desperately need to make a play if they believe they have any chance of coming back to win this game.
Here we go, a crucial 3rd and 1 late in this game. It's a short completion of the tight end. Brought down to the 28, and it's good enough for a 1st down.
Well, the defense gets these guys to 3rd down. They got a chance to get them off the field, and instead they give up the 1st down. So the clock will continue to move, and the defense is really at the mercy of this offense at this point.
Chewing clock with the running game. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Offense now behind the 6 on second down. They need 12 after that first down loss. Second down, we're going to throw it. Looking for his big tight end. Oh, he makes the catch. The stop made at the 45, but enough for a first down.
How about that play call here, Chris? I mean, I'm thinking they're going to run the football and continue to work this clock. This gives you an idea how much confidence they have in their passing game and his quarterback being able to throw the football with the lead in the fourth quarter, completion, and you're able to keep that clock moving.
And the Gamecocks are moving quickly down the field. Handoff to the right side. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Time winding down. This offense comes to the line trying to bleed out the clock. Dropping back. It's Sellers. Grab down the middle. It's Bennett. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Here we go, 3rd and short on the 7th play of this drive. Grab behind the line. It's Hunt. They get the 3rd down conversion. First down now from the 37. They knew they're going to need clutch plays like that, Kirk. This is a battle we expected to come down to the final minutes. It looks like the higher-ranked team's going to dodge the upset and move on.
Yeah, good for them to be able to close this game out. They played very, very well and very deserving. For the loser in this game, still an opportunity to learn from your mistakes. Try to get yourself in position to still make a run at the end of the year.
And the offense will just take a knee. Oh, when you're a team that comes in, Kirk, with great expectations, big goals at the end, you're going to get tested. They were tested here today by another ranked team. I was impressed how they responded.
Chris, there's no doubt about it. I think the thing that really stood out to me is the way they played for 4 quarters, just dominating football. And this is a team that's had to deal with being kind of the hunted, the team that knows that every single week teams want to bring them down. They took on a very talented team today and just dominated.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.